Hey everybody, this is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and in today's live stream I'm going to be talking to you about First Tech Federal Credit Union. So once again, this is a live stream. This is Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time, my normal live stream time on How to Build Credit TV, and I am back again. So anyway, tonight we're going to be talking about First Tech Federal Credit Union. Now this credit union has gotten quite a bit of attention, and I decided that I wanted to do a video kind of talking about if it was worth the hype. You know what I mean? There are a lot of credit unions out there. Clearly, every state, every city has a bunch of different credit unions, and credit unions normally kind of tend to be a little bit better than a traditional bank. So it makes sense if you have the opportunity to join a credit union to do so. I've been a part of several credit unions, I think 3. The last one was Smart Financial Credit Union. I don't really know how big they are. I know they're in Houston, they're in Texas. And then of course, Navy Federal Credit Union. So I wanted to go ahead and do a video talking about First Tech Federal Credit Union just because I'm curious to see what you guys' opinion is in regards to if it's worth the hype or not. Okay, so First Tech Federal Credit Union does have some good products, and for the most part, I think they're a solid credit union. It's not as big as Navy Fed, but that doesn't mean anything. Supposedly with First Tech Federal Credit Union, anybody can join. Of course, you have to go through a specific deal to join, but supposedly anyone can join, and that's always good. Now, there's a lot of hype around First Tech Federal Credit Union, and a lot of the hype has to do with the fact that they do have products that are really good. Their rates are really, really low as far as their credit card APR. Their loan rates are also low as well. They do give loans, and supposedly they're giving generous loans. So that's always a really, really good thing. Of course, I'm a big Navy Federal Credit Union fan, and so it's really cool to see that there's another credit union that is giving as much attention to people and helping people as much as possible. So First Tech Federal Credit Union may be just the way for people to get into a credit union that is equivalent to Navy Federal. Some people would even say First Tech Federal Credit Union may even be better than Navy Federal. Now, I don't know. I don't think that that's my opinion so far. I just don't know enough about it to say that I think they're better than Navy Federal Credit Union. And so that's why I titled the thumbnail, First Tech Credit Union, worth the hype? I don't know. So let me know you guys' opinions in the chat. Let me know if you're watching this back on the replay. If you're not a part of the live stream, let me know what your opinion is. Do you think First Tech Federal Credit Union is better than Navy Federal Credit Union? Of course, you could always do a comparison side by side. This video is not necessarily about comparing, but I want to know if you think that First Tech Credit Union is it's worth the hype and worth the attention. So what I want to do is I want to go on over to their website and have a look at some of the credit cards that they offer. Like I said, a lot of the excitement is kind of coming from some of the credit cards that they do offer. Me personally, I don't get excited about what the APR is for a credit card, just because I'm always going to be responsible and I'm always going to use my card and pay it off responsibly. So I never really get excited, but this is a big deal if the APR is lower. And so far it does seem that the majority of the APRs, as a matter of fact, probably all of the APRs on the credit cards that First Tech Federal Credit Union offers are lower than Navy Federal Credit Union. So it'll be interesting to see once we get going and once a lot of people start to apply for these cards. It'll be interesting to see if credit cards with First Tech Federal Credit Union is easy to get. I think with Navy Federal, it's pretty standard. It's pretty standard that you can probably get one credit card, whether it's a secure card or not, with Navy Fed, and then wait about 4 months and pretty much get approved for the second credit card from Navy Fed. I don't necessarily like the I guess, rewards or reward program that First Tech Federal Union offers as far as our credit cards are concerned. But I have on the screen here credit cards, right? So I'm looking at this website here that's showing their credit cards that they do offer. Of course, you can see there are some different tabs that you can kind of navigate on the left-hand side here, which is not bad. So at first glance, when you're looking at this, it could be pretty impressive, especially when you click on some of the other things like the checking, savings accounts, and stuff like that. There's interest that you can earn on the account. Now, of course, whenever there's like a high interest that you can earn on a checking account, normally there's always some kind of terms and conditions. You always got to do something in order to be able to get, like, you know, high interest on a checking account. So right here I have pulled up the credit cards they currently offer. I don't have like every single, you know, card specifically, but I just have like a generic overview here, as you guys can see. And so of course they have this card here, which is the Odyssey Rewards World Elite Mastercard. Now this card is where a lot of the hype is around in regards to First Tech Federal Credit Union. The fact that this card starts, the minimum credit limit starts at $25,000 and goes up to $100,000. Now there's no annual fee for the first year, but then $75 afterwards. So that's a huge deal, just because with Navy Federal Credit Union, their cards, yes, a lot of people do get approved for $25,000 credit limit with Navy Fed, but with First Tech Federal Credit Union, like I said, this particular card, the Odyssey Rewards World Elite Mastercard, it does start at a minimum of $25,000 and goes up to $100,000. Now, to me, like, yes, that's great. And someone like myself would probably be able to get approved for this card easily, because I do have 2 credit cards with Navy Fed with a $25,000 credit limit. So it wouldn't be that hard for me to get approved for it, just because I already have 2 credit cards with a $25,000 limit. So it looks like, you know, when you look at my credit report, it's like, okay, this dude already has a card with a $25,000 limit. So I don't think it would be a stretch for me to get approved for that particular card starting at $25,000 and above. Now, who do I think is going to be able to get $100,000 credit limit? Who at least 6 figures a year, so over $100,000 a year. Number 2, when they apply for that credit card with First Tech Federal Credit Union, they have to have no hard inquiries, low utilization, probably 0 to 2% utilization, so that their credit score can be as high as possible. So if I were interested in getting that particular card from First Tech Federal Credit Union, I would have to wait and make sure I have no inquiries. And then the $100,000 a year income, that's not a necessity, but at the same time, it makes it easier for you to get a higher credit limit if you make more money, right? So yeah, I think it's possible. And don't get me wrong, if I had 0 inquiries right now, I would absolutely apply for this card, just because I'd be super curious to see what they would approve before. All right, so then they have some other cards here. They have the Choice Rewards World Mastercard. You guys can't see that. Let me show you my screen again real quick. So they do have that card here. Once this software decides to, there we go. They have the Choice Rewards World Mastercard, and it has annual percentage rate of as low as 8.25%, which is pretty freaking low. And then of course it has like minimum credit limits that they start to give. They start at $10,000 up to $35,000. So this card is kind of equivalent to some type of Visa signature cards, or even Visa Infinity cards, right? So for the Visa signature cards, I think the minimum credit limit starts around $5,000. And then for the Visa Infinity, I think the minimum credit limit starts at $10,000. So that's kind of similar. And this card has no annual fee, which is really good. Then they have the Platinum Rewards MasterCard with APR as low as 7.99 and credit limits starting at $500 to $25,000. Then, of course, there's the Platinum MasterCard. The APR is 6.99. Same thing, $500 to $25,000. Then there's the Platinum Secured MasterCard, which it's a secured card. So You can have your credit limit starting at $500 and go up to $25,000. I'm not sure why you'd want to pay or to deposit $25,000 for a secured card, but they do have Lamborghinis and expensive cars for a reason. And that reason is because people have the money and people will purchase them. So I'm sure somebody will, deposit $25,000 for a secured credit card with First Tech Federal Credit Union. So, but one of the things that's not a bad thing is all of their rates, all of their APRs are pretty much lower than Navy Fed's. Now, is that enough for me to go on and just say that First Tech Federal Credit Union is way better than Navy Fed? For me, not so much. Not so much. Let me see if I can find it where I could show you guys the credit cards more specifically. If I could find it here. Let's see. See credit card rates. Okay, so there's different cards here, as you guys can see. If I click on the Choice Rewards card here, it'll open it up and it'll kind of give me details pertaining to that particular card. Let me see what this tab is right here. Okay, this tab over here. All right, sweet. So this tab over here, I just went to another tab. So this tab over here has some more information about their credit cards. As you can see here, the Odyssey Rewards. This is the card that has starting at $25,000 credit limit all the way to $100,000 credit limit. So there's no annual fee for the first year and then $75 afterwards. Okay, and then it says APR as low as 6.99. Now the 6.99 is going to be for well-qualified. I was going to say for well-qualified buyers, like they do in the car commercials, but people that have really good credit scores, right? So the fact that it's there and it says as low as 6.99, it doesn't matter if your credit score is not a certain number, so it won't really apply to you anyway. It talks about earning rewards on travel and dining. Let me see if I can click here and do some learn more just to kind of see what it opens, what it tells you here as far as learning more is concerned. So there's a 30,000 bonus rewards, I guess, sign up offer. It says you can earn 3 points for every dollar spent on travel and more. Scrolling down here. I honestly, that's probably one of the things for me that is kind of lacking when it comes to the credit cards from First Tech Federal Credit Union. I'm not really nuts about what the categories are. Not really the categories, but like how much you can earn. So of course they do have a 30,000 point you can get here, 30,000 bonus points you can get once you spend $3,000. That's pretty similar to one of the credit cards that Navy Federal offers. So that's not bad. If I go back, well, I can't go back there. If I click on that and go back here, this one, the Choice Rewards credit card from First Tech Federal Credit Union, it says that you can earn double rewards on everyday purchases. So that is good. That's pretty much equivalent to the flagship card that Navy Federal has, where you can earn 2 times points on all your purchases. That's really good. And with this one, the Choice Rewards from First Tech Federal Credit Union, it does not have an annual fee. So that is something that is really good. And just to kind of give you guys something to compare, not that this is the comparison video, but just to give you guys something that you can kind of look at. If you're looking at Navy Federal here, I have the Navy Federal website pulled up. And as you can kind of see, if I look at the credit cards that Navy Fed offers, so starting with their secured card, if I go back and look at First Tech Federal Credit Union secured card, we'll just kind of look at the APR. Some people like this stuff. Some people think that this is a big deal. So as you can see here, the rate, the APR for the secured card with First Tech is as low as 9%. It says as low as. It doesn't mean that that's what you're going to get. It just means that it could be that low. Whereas with Navy Federal, it's at 18%. Okay, so that is a big difference. It could be half, right? It's not necessarily half because First Tech Federal Credit Union is not necessarily starting at 9. Okay, so that's not bad. And then the next card up here, they have the Platinum Mastercard with an APR of 6.99. With Navy Federal, if I go up to kind of the next card, well, this one isn't quite the same, but this Platinum card, it's between 5.99 and 18%. Okay, and then of course this Go Rewards card is 8.99. This card is 9.99, and this card is 9.65, and then the next card is 9.65. So for the most part, as you can see here, just about every single card that First Tech Federal Credit Union offers it is going to be a better APR, or it could be, I should say it could be, because that's what they mean when they say as low as. As low as doesn't guarantee you. It's like when you're watching a car ad on TV and they're telling you you could lease this car for this and so on and so forth. And then they tell you for well-qualified buyers, because that means exactly that. It's for well-qualified buyers. Let me go ahead and jump into the chat here and say what's up to some of you guys. By the way, if you're new to the stream and you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV. And on this channel, I talk about everything you need to know about credit, credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, so let me jump into the live stream here and say what's up to some of you guys. I see we have 73 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video. It helps tremendously. We only have 27 thumbs up and 73 people watching, so please consider smashing that thumbs up. Ulysses, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by another stream. G Dobbs, thank you for stopping by. Says, in the way. How are you? Nice to see you again. Love that smile. Yes, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you in the building yet again. Devin, what's going on, sir? It's a pleasure to see you again. Secure Credit Academy, what's going on? Andy, thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have another fellow YouTuber in the live stream. Andy says, get the horn ready. I got some major flexing to do tonight. Yes, sir. I'm absolutely ready. Guys, make sure you go to Secured Credit Academy's channel and subscribe to his channel. He does videos as well on YouTube about credit. Very, very smart guy. So be sure to go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Mariah, thank you for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for stopping by another stream. Ebony, thank you so much for stopping by. Orlando says, what's happening? Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here. Diamond, hello. Hello, everyone, Diamond says. Jordan23WW says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, sir. I'm doing well. You know, it's another Monday, 7 p.m. Central. So therefore, we have another How to Build Credit TV live stream where we get to hang out and fellowship and get our questions asked and answered in regards to credit. So I'm doing extremely well. Points Blank Travel, what's going on, man? We got another YouTuber in the house. Be sure to go to Points Blank Travel's channel, subscribe to his channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss his videos. Points Blank says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit Family? Just checking in to soak up some of this credit knowledge. Yes, sir, I am here. John, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. John says, I have First Take. John says, they are very strict with credit approvals. John, first of all, thanks for stopping by the stream and thanks for sharing your experience. This is why these live streams are so valuable, because of course I don't have a relationship with First Tech Federal Credit Union, right? But there's a lot of hype around First Tech, and rightfully so, you know, to some extent, right? But you know, at the same time, we do need to know people's experience, and so I really appreciate you taking the time to slap that into the comments. That is good to see. Larry, what's going on, man? Says, how you been? Watching from Hammond, Louisiana today, and I love that. See you. Hope they approve me on the business. Credit union. Okay, you love that credit union. I'm childish, bro. My bad. I can't read. You say you hope they approve you on the business side. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let us know. Keep us posted on that. David, what's going on? David, man, says, what's up, D? I'm new here. Hello, everyone. Yes, sir, David. It was a pleasure talking to you on the phone this morning, bro. Thanks for stopping by the stream, just like you said you would. I appreciate you. Jamal says they do hard pull for membership. You're asking me or you're telling me? I'm not sure. First of all, I don't know what the requirements are as far as becoming a member. I just wanted to kind of do a little video talking about them because I know that there's a lot of hype. You know, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with hype. You know what I mean? It's cool to have excitement and to have buzz around it. But that's why I'm asking people what their experiences are as well. Miss Gatlin, what's going on, ma'am? Thank you so much for joining the live stream. It's a pleasure to have you in the house again. This gentleman says, I opened an account last week. They are good. Awesome. Cool, man. Very cool. What kind of account did you open? Was it like a checking account or was it a credit card account? Let me know. Okay, cool. So Jamal was asking, did they do a hard pull for the membership and a breath rate? Wait forgive me for butchering your channel name, my brother. He says, no, they did not do a hard pull for membership. That's good to know because that would be ridiculous. S House says, what's up, everyone? Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you, my man. D Anderson is in the building. Be sure to go by D Anderson's YouTube channel, subscribe to his channel, click the notification bell. D Anderson says, D, what's going on, my man? Says all the brethren and sisterin in the chat. And then he says the typical dread is at the control, so let the good times roll. Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by, D Anderson. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. JP says, D, Lord Jesus Christ loves you and your wonderful family, and you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thanks, thanks, JP. I really appreciate you taking the time to spread some positivity in the chat. That never gets old. Jay Lewis says, what's going on, Dwayne? Question about Navy Federal. What credit bureau do they use for credit line increase? And also, how long does a pay for delete to be removed from bureaus? The pay for delete, honestly, it depends on when the information is reported to the credit bureau. So I would say if you did a pay for delete, it could take anywhere from a month to a month and a half. I'm just saying that, I'm just throwing that out there because it depends on when the information is sent to the credit bureaus. So that's basically what would take time, okay? In regards to what bureaus they pull from, off the top of my head, I know they do TransUnion and Equifax, and I know that they do one for credit cards and the other for loans. I don't remember which one, but you could always call and ask them that question. They should be able to answer that for you before moving forward. Jay Lewis says, what would be the best first tech for 3 inquiries or less, and what credit report they pull from, sir? I don't know. I really don't know a lot about first tech, and so part of it, it's interesting because it's impossible for me to know everything about every credit card company or banks that I talk about, and I try to have some experience with them because of course if I have experience with them, it's easier to talk about them, but there's so many banks and credit cards out there, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure, unfortunately. All right, let me see here. Jordan23 WW says, Dwayne, announcing formally that I'm going into the garden is like a person on a diet swearing off sweets. That would be absolutely me. I love sweets, even though I haven't eaten a lot of sweets recently. You said, I want to apply for stuff more than I did when I wasn't gardening. It keeps calling me. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I know all about that. And I do a channel talking about credit. So even talking about the First Tech Federal Credit Union, I'm very, very curious and I'm chomping at the bits. But I can't always just continue to jump here and jump there and jump here and jump there. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. But, I already have my money in different banks as it is. So I don't know. I mean, the reality is for me, I can't even apply for credit cards with First Tech Federal Credit Union, because I have so many inquiries and I got to chill. So I definitely hear you about, how tough it is being in the garden. And even being on the diet, because your boy likes sweets. I like sweets a lot. I just like food in general, but that's probably something that was cultural too. Growing up, man, eating was like a competition. Boy, we would go in on the food. So yeah, it's a hard habit to break. Renee says, hey, Dwayne and everyone, I am back again. I smashed the like button. Thank you so much for smashing the like button. I appreciate that. Francisco says, hey, Dwayne, how's it going, my brother? Got into the 800 Club according to the Wells Fargo CashWise app. Thank you for the content. Congratulations to you, sir, Francisco, and thanks for taking the time to share that. That's always good news, man. Mr. Patel says, what's up, brother? Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Back again for another live stream. Yes, sir, my weekend was good. Didn't do anything spectacular, just kicked it for the most part. I didn't do any exercise, unfortunately, on Saturday or Sunday or today, which is like really crazy, but I'm good. Devin says, yes, that is correct. 5,000 for a signature and 10,000 for infinity. So yeah, Devin was talking about, well, I was referring in the beginning, talking about like a Visa signature card. Normally the minimum credit limit approval to get a Visa signature card is $5,000, and for the Visa Infinity, it's $10,000. Now I can remember like, oh my God, like a Visa signature card. Oh my God, a Visa Infinity, because I can remember not having, you know, a credit limit of $5,000, and definitely not having a credit limit of $10,000 or higher. And now it's just like, you know, it's kind of cool. Like, I have several credit cards with high limits, and you know, it's really not, I mean, it's not anything special, but of course I'm going to say it's nothing special because I have it, right? You know, it's kind of like credit, right? It's like having good credit is pretty freaking awesome. And like, you know, having it is really good. Not having good credit though is a bummer, and a lot of people want it. So I guess it's always better to have high limit credit cards than to not have it. I know that if for some reason I needed to make a really, really high purchase, that I could, you know, have up to $25,000 worth of purchase. I could do that on one credit card and get points for it. You know what I mean? And that's pretty freaking sweet. I have no idea what I would ever buy that would be, you know, even maybe $10,000. I guess people could buy like furniture sets. You can buy like, you know, like a furniture set, and you can buy appliances and spend a grip of money, probably up to 10 G's. Me personally, I'm not interested in that. I don't necessarily need a TV on my refrigerator. You know, I mean, it's cool, but I don't really need it. I mean, the TV is the TV. I don't need the TV to be in the refrigerator as well. You know what I mean? So probably won't be spending that type of money. Scott Co 1 says, does secured graduate unsecured automatically? You're talking about the First Tech Federal Credit Union Secure Card. I would assume so. I did not read the jargon on the site about the card, but that would be devastating if it did not. I would just assume that it did. I can click on the learn more here at the website just to look into it a little bit, but I would just assume like automatically. I'm showing my screen here with you guys. Let's see. So they do give you the ability to earn $1 on every, you know, earn a point on every dollar you spend. So that's always good to know. Let me see here. I don't know. I clearly don't see it right off the bat here, but you could always research that. It would be devastating if it did not get promoted to an unsecured card, but I feel like that's just a no-brainer. I feel like that is to be expected. All right, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it there. All right, let me jump back into the stream here. Sneaky25 says, I'm late. What I miss? What's up, everybody? You didn't really miss much of anything. I was just talking a little bit about First Tech Federal Credit Union, and you know, like, honestly, like, I want to know, like, what do you guys think? Let me know. Is it worth the hype? Do you think it's legit? Do you think it's better than Navy Fed? You know, once again, one of the things that I think is interesting is with Navy Fed, a lot of us, we know that it's very possible and easy to get one credit card and then 4 months later apply for another credit card from Navy Federal and get approved for it. Now, I don't know if there are people that have videos out there on YouTube talking about this. In general, I don't sit here and just watch people's videos like that on YouTube, just because I don't. I have other things to do. So I don't really know how easy it is to get multiple credit cards with First Tech Federal Credit Union. Drew's Dude says, greetings everyone from Tampa. Thanks for stopping by, sir. Terrell, I hope I said that right. Forgive me for butchering your name. Says, what's up, Dwayne? This is my first live stream. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for taking the time to type that into the chat. Speaking of typing into the chat, if you guys have questions, this is the time and place to ask your question. This is a safe place. This community is, for the most part, all about love, hopefully, except for the occasional haters that we get giving a thumbs down to the video. So for the most part, it's about love. So if you have questions, feel free to ask those questions. Devin says, from my comment about Golden One, there is requirements. They will only let you in if you live in California. Okay. I called and got the information, and you may only be able to apply for credit if you live in California as well. Well, if that's the truth, Devin, that is really a bummer. Yikes, that sucks. Secure Credit Academy says first flex. The U.S. Bank Platinum Secured graduated open 7/12/19 with a minimum $300 deposit, requested graduation on 7/30 and was approved. Wow. First of all, that's a short, you know what I'm saying? That's a short dude. That's only a couple of days. It's only 18. Okay, that's a year. Okay, I'm slow. 2019 versus 2020. Okay, cool. So that was a year. New card and deposit check were in my hand by 8/8. Okay, that is cool. That's really, really good. So basically what he was saying there is that he got the secured card with US Bank, and he had a $300 deposit. So he had a $300 limit for the secured card. And basically he waited a whole year to request graduation on that particular secured card with US Bank, and they approved his graduation. So that is really cool. And of course he got his check back. I'm very curious to know, did they increase your limit, and what card did they promote it to? Did they promote your card to another card? I don't know, because I don't know from my own experience with US Bank, but let me know. Let me know in the comments, Andy. Andy says, P.S. looking forward to the new cell phone protection on that card. One of the best for sure. Awesome. That's something I should definitely be interested in seeing, that I will be getting the newest iPhone once it comes out. And the only reason I'm getting an iPhone, not really the only reason, but one of the main reasons, is my rear facing camera does not work, and it's time. I gotta have a rear facing camera. Like, I took pictures and videos when I was in Jamaica with my dad, and it was kind of stupid because everything was selfie, from the selfie cam perspective. You know, I was selfie pic, selfie video, everything, and it really kind of sucked. I got the first tech through the credit plug. All right, cool. So I'm assuming, what does that mean? Did you get into first tech? Did you get a credit card? Did you get a personal check-in? Let me know exactly what you're saying there. I'm very curious. Inger, thank you so much for stopping by. Says, good day, credit family. Dwayne, continue bringing, doing you, and stay blessed. I can't even read. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words and the encouraging words. Chambe, what's going on, man? Says, what's up, my brother and credit family? D, my Delta Blue Amex, they haven't posted my miles yet. I used a lot last month for grocery statement, closed last week. Don't see my miles. First of all, dude, I wouldn't worry about it. They're going to take care of you for sure. American Express is normally really, really good about the miles, but I'm assuming maybe that statement hasn't closed yet. So that's probably why you haven't seen, you normally see it reflect after the statement, or by the statement. So you're not going to see it accumulate as you're using it. So like if I go out and use my American Express Gold card and, pay for food, I'm not going to see instantly, like, a day or two after I made that transaction. You're going to see it when the statement, you're going to see the points added after your statement comes out. All right. So don't worry about it. Don't freak out about that. Tina's Sacred Home and Garden says, you should try it. Very relaxing. Try what? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? No, I don't think I did, but if I did, it's all good. All right, let me scroll down here. 30,000 limit, but they wanted proof of income, copy of social security card, driver's license, rental, mortgage statement. Okay, first of all, Mr. Crook, hey, I really appreciate you taking the time to type all that in the chat. That's another reason why this community and this live stream is so valuable, right? So you're sharing your experience, and I really, really appreciate that. So you say you got approved for, wait a minute. You said you got approved for $30,000, right? But they wanted proof of income, social security card, driver's license, rental, mortgage statement. That's kind of a big deal. You know what I mean? Like for me, right? There's a lot of hype around this First Tech Federal Credit Union, but I don't know about you, but I'm not really trying to do all of that. it's not necessarily a bad thing, like the fact that you have to verify, that's not bad. I don't want to say that that's bad. I mean, sometimes it's like that. The only time I had to do that was when I had to jump through some type of hoops was with Chase when I applied for one of their business cards, and they wanted to see like a DBA, like a certificate, you know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to see whatever the paperwork was called. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but they wanted to see my DBA. They wanted to make sure the address matched. I felt like I was having to do a lot in order to get approved for the card, which they ended up closing all my Chase accounts anyway. So that sucked. But if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. And the good news is you got approved for $30,000. So that's pretty freaking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like some people do that and then they don't get approved, or they do that and they certainly don't get approved for $30,000. So for me with Navy Federal, my experience, I didn't have to do that when I got approved for the $25,000 card. And then of course I got approved for another $25,000 card. And I think that there's value in that, but there's value in that for me. Some people don't mind having to do all of that, showing proof and whatnot. It's kind of like me and my credit card points or my credit card cashback that I earn. Like, I think it's nothing. I use my credit card, I pay the bill. It's simple. Some people just can't get a hold of that. Some people love using their debit card. Some people don't have the discipline to use their credit card and pay it off. So once again, I really appreciate you taking the time to share that experience that you've had with First Tech Federal Credit Union in regards to getting approved for that $30,000 card and having to show proof of income, your Social Security, driver's license, as well as your mortgage or rental statement. So that's kind of cool that you took the time to share that. William, thanks for stopping by, says, hey, Dwayne, I just got approved for the More Rewards card from Navy Fed. Can you give me advice on spending $3,000 to get $300 reward? Any tricks? No. I guess when it comes to tricks, if you know that you're not going to be in a place to make it, and you would rather buy gift cards like at a grocery store. You could buy the gift cards at a grocery store because you're going to eventually use that gift card in the future to make payments on bills that you have coming up. But one of the things that I do to help me meet minimum spends is simply ask a friend that you really trust and that trusts you to make a purchase on the card and send you the money. You know what I mean? Like if you can pay your rent on the card, even though paying your rent, there might be a 2% fee. You just have to understand that whatever fee there is for paying your rent using a credit card, just subtract that from the $300 that you're going to get. You're going to get 30,000 points. So if it costs $30 to pay your rent, to meet the minimum spend or to get a huge chunk of that $3,000 out of there, then just say you're getting $270 back instead of $300, right? I mean, that's how I kind of use it. But I mean, you should be able to, 3 months is not a short time. Your light bill, your cable bill, your insurance, your cell phone bill, whatever other kind of bills you can pay, your groceries, your gas, your food. I mean, believe it or not, you can add up to 3,000 pretty quick. And if you can't on your own, absolutely ask for help, just because that $300 is pretty freaking legit. Hopefully that helped. Devin says Navy Federal does inquiries for credit cards with TransUnion and loans and credit limit increases with Equifax. I remember D. Anderson saying it, and remember when I opened my credit cards. Yeah, thank you, Devin. I appreciate you slapping that into the comments. Like I said, somebody did ask that question, but I couldn't remember, and that's okay because there's too much going on in there to remember. So I appreciate you contributing and leaving that comment in the chat. Mr. Crook says, I took the hard, so I went all in, but I'm not happy jumping through hoops like a trained animal. Yeah, I mean, the good news is you were approved for 30 G's. I mean, that's not bad. You know what I mean? Like, when I did what I had to do for Chase, they approved me for a business credit card for $5,500, and I was happy about it, because I was approved. But yeah, I didn't like it, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Mr. Patel says, in your last lunchtime live stream on Friday, Golden One Credit Union was mentioned, and since I live near 5 branches, I'm interested in starting a relationship with them by opening a secured card. That's not a bad deal, especially if the secured card is promoted or graduates to an unsecured. However, if you already have a couple of secured cards, you don't really need another one. There's really no need to have more than 2 secured cards, really, especially at one time. There's really no need. Even if I'm thinking about my favorite secured cards out there, like there's really no need to have like the Discover It secured card, Navy Federal Credit Union secured card, and maybe TD Bank or maybe US Bank. There's really no need to have more than 2. 2 is plenty. Mr. Crook says they should tell you ahead of time all the BS you have to go through. I would have passed. Fair enough. Fair point. And I appreciate that, that your honesty there. Like I said, a lot of people don't necessarily want to deal with that, but I feel like as long as I get approved, and if I got approved for 30 G's, I would be okay. Secure Credit Academy says, pretty sure FTCU secured doesn't graduate according to what I've read on my FICO, but I have no problem being proven wrong. All right, cool. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to slap that into the comment section, Andy. I know someone asked earlier, does a secured card graduate to an unsecured card? So I appreciate that. Clearly, people can do their own research on their own as well. So I like how you said at the very end that you have no problem being proven wrong. Luis, what's going on, my man? Says, what's up, Dwayne? How's your day going? Sorry I'm late. I'm doing well, and no worries. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up in this video. Smash the thumbs up in this live stream, please. Points Blank Travel says, it's good to know that the Platinum Secured card offers some type of reward. Even 1% or 1 point is great for a secured card. This is very, very true. But that wouldn't be a secured card that I would be wanting to get anyway. If I were getting secured cards and I was interested in getting, some kind of points back or it having some kind of reward, which I think is an absolute bonus, I would be focusing on the Bank of America Cash Rewards secured card, the Discover It secured card, and maybe even the Navy Federal. Of course, I'm always going to say Navy Federal because Navy Federal is like really legit, and it's just, it's once you're in there, you're in there, and they're really good about giving high limits, especially if you use the credit card quite a bit. Devin says some credit cards don't offer infinity cards, like my United card has a limit of 38.5 thousand, and it's a signature card. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a infinity card, so there's that. But I think it's cool, and I think like before having certain things, it seems like a big deal, and then once you have it, it's like whatever. A prime example would be like the American Express Gold Card. Like when it came out back in October 2018. Back when the metal card came out in October 2018, it was a big deal, and I was like telling myself, nah, don't do it. You don't need that card. It has annual fee, but it's a gold card. It's metal, and then you get the card. I mean, like, it's cool. Like, I have it now, but it's a bigger deal before you get it, and that's okay. Sometimes there's a lot of excitement in the journey, certainly before you accomplish your goal, and that's probably cool as well. Chambe says, D, First Tech and BECU are big around Seattle area. There's one near my house. To open checking account, they pull hard Equifax. Wow, that's tough. That's not a checking account I'd be willing to open if that's the requirement. Melanie, thank you for stopping by. She says, what's up, Dwayne and family? Thanks for stopping by, Melanie. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Luis says, hey, man, do you know about RBFCU? They have one here in San Antonio, and their cash back card offers 2% on everything with no limit. I created an account with them yesterday to establish a relationship with them. I have not, but the good news is that's a solid card. If you can get 2% back on everything and there's no limit, that's a no-brainer. I mean, an absolute no-brainer. So you absolutely did the right thing by opening an account to establish a relationship with them, and then eventually just slide on in there and get the credit card. So that's cool, man. That's really, really cool. Mac, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a minute. Mac says, hey, Dwayne, it's been a minute since I joined a live stream. I've missed my brother. Hope you are well, and thank you for all that you do with this channel. Cool, Mac. It's a pleasure to have you in the house, man. I know that you were definitely one of the earlier subscribers, probably pre 1,000 subscribers, before I even had 1,000 subscribers. I don't remember, but I appreciate you, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Cinema Madness says, sorry I'm late to the stream, and I don't know if this was already mentioned in the stream, but I saw Doctor of Credit mention that US Bank Altitude Go has increased offer at the moment. No one has mentioned that in the stream. And I got the little email from Doctor of Credit today, but their little newsletter, but I didn't see, I wasn't really paying attention anyway. I mean, I got the email right here, right now in front of me. But I didn't really, I guess I didn't scroll through all of it. I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't really want to hear about US Bank, man. You know, would you believe it? US Bank had the nerves to send me mail about that card. They were like, oh, you should apply. And I'm like, for real? Like, you guys already denied me. And they sent me more than one piece of mail in regards to that card from US Bank. So I was like, man, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, Mac, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I know it's been a while since you've been around or been making comments, but it's always a pleasure to see a friendly face. Secure Credit Academy says US Bank Platinum Card cell phone protection is 2 claims per year, up to $600 per claim for only a $25 deductible. Okay, Andy. First of all, thanks for sharing that. And so that I understand, claim, what's covered? What's covered under your claim? It says cell phone protection is 2 claims per year, up to $600 per claim for only a $25 deductible. Let me know exactly what you mean by that, please. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, let's say I have no clue. Let me know what you're talking about. FX4 Show says, what's up, D? Here dropping by, my brother. First of all, you changed your channel name, my brother. Cool. At least, or maybe you change your channel name and you have the same profile pic. But I feel like this is somebody else's. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. I appreciate you. Let me know if you change your channel name, though, because I'm looking at it like, I feel like this used to be somebody else's channel name. Cinema Madness says, I'm currently doing a binge of Justin's hurdy-gurdy travel podcast. All right, cool. Awesome. And the man has so much knowledge to drop on credit cards that I may need to take notes the second time I'm binging again. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, Justin is really, really smart. I honestly don't understand why he doesn't have like a proper YouTube channel, but you know, oh well. But yeah, he's definitely smart. Chambe says, ever since you came back from real home, Jamaica, bro, you look great. You should go every 6 months. We will make it happen. No, absolutely. Going every 6 months is definitely something that I'm very interested in. It will be very, very easy for me to go home because my dad goes home. He tries to go home for sure every 6 months. And it would just be insanely easy to go with him just because why not? You know, because it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And my dad, when I went with him in July, which was just last month, we had a great time. And it was, I don't want to say it was needed, but I appreciated spending time with my dad. Not something that I would say that I would have looked forward to doing 10 years ago. You know what I mean? 10 years ago, maturity wise, and for whatever reason, I wouldn't necessarily be looking forward to that trip. But now, yeah, absolutely. Every 6 months would be really dope. I think it would be really cool if I could find some time on that trip to Jamaica to actually relax. We were driving. I drove a lot, but you know, I'm young. It's cool. But I wanted to spend a little more time at the resort and just chill and even let my dad relax as well. My dad is not fussy when it comes to relaxing, but I need to teach him how to have a good time. Not have a good time, but how to relax for real. Like he stayed in the room and just kicked it, like he was comfortable doing that when we should have been just like laying by the beach. There was nobody there. Like, I guess Corona's in full effect, and Jamaica had just kind of reopened when we went back in July. So it would have been an opportune time to just chill. Calvin says, how do you get a Navy Federal cards? Do someone have to be in the military or and in your family? Well, you have to have some kind of military affiliation. It's not only Navy, it's just military in general. And if you know someone that is a family member, it could be a stepbrother, stepsister, could be a cousin, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, that type of deal. That's how you're able to get in, and you can call them up and ask. But that's pretty much how you can get into Navy Fed. Let's see here. Secure Credit Academy says, second flex, Bremer Bank secured graduation a week ago today, open 7/24/19, minimum 300 deposit, haven't gotten new card or deposit back, but have been told it's in the mail, no credit limit increase. Thanks, COVID. Hey, Andy, man, I appreciate you taking the time to share your experiences, bro. That is very, very, very cool. And I got something for you, my brother. I got something for you, man. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's really cool, Andy. Congratulations on both of those secured card and both of them graduating. Let's see. Derek says, does First Take do a hard pull when joining? So somebody said that they did in the comments a little bit above where I am right now. This is not something that I can confirm or deny. That's what they said. That they said that they do a hard pull, but you can always contact them and ask before trying to get any accounts with them. The Chi-Town on Lock says, hey, Dwayne, any chances you will be doing an exposed video on Chase Bank? Why did they close your DBA? They didn't close my DBA. So what ended up happening with Chase is that I owed Chase money from back in the day, 2008, 2009, maybe. In 2017, I was able to open a Chase checking account because they had a sign-up offer. So in 2017, I opened a checking account with Chase because they had the little $200 sign-up offer for direct deposit. And of course, I didn't have a YouTube channel back in 2017, but I was a nerd. I was nerding it out. So I got the $200 when I did direct deposit, and then I think this was in March, and then in April, I was on the Chase app, and it was like offers for you. And the Chase Freedom Unlimited card was one of the offers for me. And I'm like, I know they're not talking to me. I already ruined my relationship back in the day, but I was like, what the heck? Let me go ahead and try. And I was approved for the Chase Freedom Unlimited card with the $500 limit. So I had that card from 2017, April 2017, all the way until June, July 2019. Okay, so I opened I applied for a business account, Business Unlimited Inc. Chase Business Unlimited Inc. card. I think mine was a cashback. And they wanted me to show proof of DBA. They wanted me to show that it was me that owned the business or doing business as, and they wanted me to go to the county and get the official documentation and show it to them because the address that was on the business that I opened, I did a DBA back in 2009. The address was different in 2017 than in 2009. And I'm like, well, of course. I mean, like, it's possible that the address is going to be different. Like, what's the big deal? So they had me jump through hoops to before they finished completing the application for that business credit card, which they did approve me for. And then they ended up closing my Chase Freedom account because I changed from the Unlimited to the Chase Freedom, and they also closed my business credit card. They closed both of those accounts initially, I think, because of a couple of things. A couple of things happened. I moved a lot of money from an online savings account that I had into my Chase account. When I got paid, I literally sent all of my money out of my checking account to the online savings account, And so I never had more than $100 balance in my personal checking. I don't know if that was a big deal. I mean, they should have seen that I was sending all this money out. So I transferred in maybe like 11 G's. I don't remember how much it was, like $11,000 from my online savings account back to my Chase account. Okay, my Chase checking. I don't know if there was, if that was a big deal or not. I mean, $11,000 is a lot of money, but it's also not a lot of money to compare to people that actually have money. So I don't know if that, you know, raised the flag, but they closed both of my credit cards, the personal and the business, and they said that I was not using the credit card the way it was intended to be used. And they were talking about authorized users because I was offering authorized users for my Chase card, even though Chase claims that you can have unlimited authorized users. So I think it was a combination of the authorized users, maybe the $11,000, I don't know. And then they brought up the fact that, oh, you owe us $15,000 from back whenever. And I'm like, they were like, well, if you can settle the $15,000, we'll consider opening the account back. And I'm like, why would I pay you $15,000 when it's not even on my credit report anymore? It's not even affecting my credit. Okay. So anyway, it was just, I mean, that's the short version of it, even though that wasn't very short. Devin says, I asked Golden One about their secured card and they told me they most likely won't graduate and told me they pull from Experian. Okay. Well, if it doesn't graduate, that's a no for me. Cinema Madness says, my very first credit card I ever got was the School's First Federal Credit Union Employee Mastercard and a $750 limit at 19. School's First FCU is a solid credit union and has a great savings account called Summer Saver. Cool. Thanks for taking the time to share that, man. That is freaking dope. Do you still have that card? That would be cool if you still had it. Max says, can anyone get a Navy Federal secured credit card? Yes, if you have a Navy Federal account, and in order to get a Navy Federal checking and savings account, you have to have some kind of military affiliation or know somebody that has military affiliation that's in your family that you can get their information and use to access Navy Federal. Gregory, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Says hello, Dwayne and everybody. Yes, sir. Points Blank Travel says, I agree, Dwayne. If I had to go the secured card route, I would go for the Discover It or Bank of America Cash Rewards secured. Both of them earn more than 1%. Yes, sir. 1,000%. I agree. Max says, what do you think about getting a secured card with United One? Secured minimum deposit is $250. Hashtag Bank Black. I see you, my brother. If that particular card, if it graduates from a secured card to an unsecured card, I would say go for it. If you want to do it for just the sake of supporting, you could do that as well. But if they don't graduate, just know that you're going to have to close that account one day, and you're going to lose, all the history that you have been accumulating with it. So, I mean, if you want to do it, you can, knowing that you're going to have to end up canceling, right? Oh, the Chi-Town on lock. Thank you, sir, for that $5 super chat. I really appreciate you, sir. It says good info. Thanks, man. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks for taking the time to donate to the cause. All right, let me scroll back up here. Jay Chi-Town says, checking in, bro. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. D. Anderson says, in 2015, having two secured cards, U.S. Bank and Wells Fargo, both of which are now unsecured, put me back on the map. Yes, sir. Absolutely. A lot of people sleep on secured cards, but, oh well. Secured Credit Academy says, my top 3 secured cards are, number 1, SDFCU, number 2, Harley-Davidson Visa, number 3, Citi. In short, these all have no annual fee, graduate, and do not get in the way of optimal strategy with other card ecosystems like Discover or Navy Federal Credit Union. Interesting. mean, I can't say anything. I mean, if they all graduate and they have no annual fee, I mean, that's all good stuff. And I think that means that they're all worth having a look at. And certainly, if people are interested in those cards, they should definitely rock them for sure. Luis says, do you know any loopholes on how to get into Navy Federal Credit Union? I don't have family in the military. I don't know of any loopholes that I can sit here and discuss openly. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say on that. That's funny. Max says, I definitely plan to apply for the Citibank secured card. I want to build a relationship with them. Yeah, Citi's not bad. Citi's not bad at all. Secure Credit Academy says, in short, US Bank cell phone protection. Pay your bill with your card and you don't need cell phone insurance with your provider. Okay. Got it now. So that would be perfect for me because I never get cell phone insurance because I'm just too cheap or stupid, whichever one. So that's good to know. That's good to know. I definitely pay my cell phone. So do you have to purchase the cell phone with your US Bank card though? You have to purchase your cell phone with the US Bank. I know you said pay your cell phone bill, but I do that because I definitely get the 5% on my cell phone. Let me know, Andy. Brian says, I'm Brian. I'm new to the channel. You can also get in if you work for the VA, hospital, to federal governments. It's a way to get in. It's another way. Okay, it's another way to get into Navy Fed. Okay, cool. If you work for the VA, hospital. Okay, sweet. Thanks for taking the time to type that in, Brian. I appreciate you, man. Luis says, I've been using my Discover card for everything. The bad part is that I'm hardly using my other 5 credit cards. In your experience, have creditors lowered your credit limit because of not using it? Yes, but that's only happened to me once. I had a Macy's credit card, just the Macy's store card. It wasn't the Macy's American Express. It was just a Macy's store card. Had an $800 limit. They lowered it to $700. And I probably used the Macy's card twice, and I had it for like 2, maybe 3 years. They lowered it from $800 to $700, and then they closed the account. And I did have that account open in July or August 2017, so it kind of sucked. But for the most part, all you got to do is use your other credit cards, once every 2 months max. I wouldn't wait longer than 2 months. Okay. So you can put the majority of your purchases on your Discover card, which is a very, very smart idea because the cashback and the cashback match. But yeah, I would just, make sure that you're using the other credit cards at least once every 2 months. Ulysses, I will check my email after the live stream, sir. I will definitely do that. Secured Credit Academy says 2 small flexes. 2 small soft credit limit increase. 1 Kohl's 300 to 700. Nice. Almost 8 months of age. Number 2, Overstock opened via SCT with a SL of 750, and you got increased to 1,500 at 30 days, and then 3,000 at 100 days. Nice. Okay, awesome, man. You killing it out here, bro. You're right. You are absolutely right. You definitely got some flexes tonight. You were like, you got a lot to flex tonight, man. That is incredible, bro. Thanks for taking the time to share that. A lot of people need to see what's absolutely possible. And what I like about what you've been sharing too is you've been sharing the time period. And most of the stuff, especially pertaining to the secured card, it wasn't a quick fix. It wasn't overnight. Like you're talking about waiting a year before, being promoted and before even asking to get promoted to an unsecured card. So I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Devin says, Navy Federal lets only immediate family members like parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, and grandchildren. I tried to join since I have 2 cousins who served and have accounts with Navy Fed. Devin, man, I mean, you could have said that it was a stepbrother, stepsister situation. I'm just saying. All right, cool. Mikey T says, what's up, Dwayne? My girlfriend has a Norwegian cruise card through Bank of America. Card isn't great, but to say the least, and they won't let her do a product change because it's a promotional card. That's tough. That is tough. I mean, the good news is hopefully there's no annual fee and it's another available credit limit. So just use the card at least once every 3 months. I know I just said once every 2 months earlier, but use the card once every 3 months and, just keep it going. Just keep it going. Carlos, what's going on, man? Carlos says you got to be careful with loopholes for Navy Fed because lately they've been shutting people down. Yeah, I mean, I could totally see that. I don't know. I mean, the way that I operate is that I'm not going to be scared about, things that are happening to other people. Like me being scared about something or worrying about what could happen is ridiculous and it's a waste of my time. Now, I understand how it's easy to worry and let stuff worry you, but it's like, why am I going to fear something that hasn't even happened yet? You know what I mean? Like to think about it and think, what am I going to do if it happens? Okay, that's cool. But to like be worrying about it, it's very crazy that with coronavirus, a lot of people have gotten their credit limits cut. And, I've thought for like a second, man, that would suck if that happened to me. But if it happened to me, it happened to me. And trust me, it would suck. But, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to deal with it when it happens. I'm not going to fret about it before it happens. Devin says, from you mentioned you getting letters to apply with US Bank. I had like the same thing happen to me with Discover almost every day. So I applied and now been a member for over 9 years. Awesome. I mean, 9 years. Dang, I don't have any credit cards that's 9 years old. The oldest card I have is 7 years. Yes, 7. I have 7, 6. Then I have a bunch of 2s. I might have a 3-year-old in there. I don't remember. Secure Credit Academy says, I don't believe you have to buy the phone with the card. Just pay the bill. I usually do installments with the carrier. Okay, cool. Absolutely. I definitely already paid my bill with my US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature card anyway. So that's good. Here we go. It says, yeah, bro, it's me, Giovanni. Yes, sir, brother. Had to change it up. Wanted to show my son up on views. All right, cool. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was you. Chambe says this channel is #1 on YouTube. A lots of family members got credit knowledge from Big D. Thank you. My vote is in the mail. Also, bro, D Anderson, thank you for your videos. Yeah, D Anderson is definitely doing his thing for sure. And thanks for the kind words, man. I really appreciate that. Points Blank Travel says, so true, Dwayne. Building credit and obtaining credit is a marathon, not a sprint. It took me years to build my 24 card arsenal, and I'm proud to say that I started with a secure card. Man, come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's quality right there. That is legit. That's as real as it gets. Wherever you can start. And it's okay to start with a secured card. You know what I mean? At least you didn't have to start from absolute scratch like you had bankruptcy and so on and so forth. But even if that's the case, that's what you got to do. And it's no big deal. And there's no shame in that. You know what I mean? Like now you whipping out your credit cards and you got all these metal cards. It doesn't matter that you started with a secured card. You got to start somewhere. Here we go. Andy has his final flex. Says, got engaged in late June. Fiance is an officer at a bank and has a 815 score. Has AU'd me to the old Sears Shop Your Way card, 8.5K credit limit, and over 8 years of age. Okay, my brother. I see you out here, Andy. I see you, man. Congratulations to you, bro. That is cool. Do you guys have a date yet for the wedding? Maybe we can do a How to Build Credit TV. Somebody said last week, we should do a How to Build Credit TV retreat in Jamaica. I'm like, yeah, we should. That'll be interesting, to say the least. But congratulations, man. That is very, very exciting, bro. Both getting engaged and being added to her card as an AU, and the card is over 8 years old. That's freaking cool. Devin says, I still got to join Navy Fed. I just after I found out my grandpa's service. Okay, cool. I didn't even know he serviced until about a month before I joined Navy Fed, when he told me he was getting a Veterans Day deal. Cool, awesome. I'm glad you got in there, man. Denise, thanks for stopping by. Denise says, how can you get in with Navy Fed if you play your cards right? If you have a play grandmother that's not your blood, as long as you have the code, I'm just saying. She says if you have a play grandmother, and that's funny too, grandmother of all the people, that's so funny, and you have the code, he says, I'm just saying. Yeah, you are. Secure Credit Academy says, speaking of fiance, she got approved for the CF today for that 5 times, Chase Freedom for the 5 times grocery promo for 12 months. Chase FI preferred back around Memorial Day. Chase Freedom Unlimited last March. Ladies and gents, her Chase trifecta is complete. Dude, yeah, she's balling all out of control. That is cool, man. Sweet. Congratulations to her. That's nice, man. That's so funny. Anyway, guys, let me know if you have questions. Please slap them into the comments. I would love to answer your questions here. I see that there aren't a lot of questions necessarily in this live stream, and that's totally fine. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up in this live stream, please smash the thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you don't have questions, hey, we can both get out of here. You know what I'm saying? This is early for us, but I'll take it. We'll take it. You know, I got plenty of trash TV to watch. As a matter of fact, I got to go watch 90 Day Fiance. You know, I didn't watch it last night, so I gotta catch that 90 Day Fiance. But no, seriously, if you guys have questions though, please feel free to drop them into the comment section, and I will do my best to answer them. As far as videos this week, I will be uploading. Fingers crossed. I will be uploading another video this week. I probably won't do any more live streams this week. I will be back again next week though, for sure, with the lunchtime live streams, and of course for the How to Build Credit TV live stream on Monday at 7 p.m. Central. Anyway, well, cool. It looks like we are good. We're in the clear once again. I'm gonna hang around for another 15-30 seconds. Make sure we don't have any questions on here, and if we don't, I am out of here. I gotta go get in my trash TV, man. Here we go. Denise says, have a great week. I will, Denise. Mrs. I'm just saying, a play grandmother. Okay. Denise says, I love that show. That's funny. Let me see. Secure Credit Academy says, getting on topic, Justin and Bob have had major issues getting in the door with First Tech. First of all, I appreciate that getting on topic, or should you say getting back on topic. Interesting, man. I appreciate you taking the time to share that, but that's what I'm talking about, right? That's why I purposely titled the video, you know, is it worth the hype? I mean, is it, you know? I mean, like, in theory, it's cool and easy to get excited about stuff, but is it legit? And I'm not saying it's not legit, but I'm saying I can't really speak from experience. And the people that would really benefit from like that $100,000 credit limit on their credit card, I mean, those people are the minority anyway. Those people are far and few between. That's not a everybody type of thing. I mean, even the $25,000 with Navy Fed, even though that's I feel like it's easy to get, everybody's not getting $25,000 with Navy Federal. D. Anderson says 90 day. What? Pew. Points blank. Yes, sir. It says, well, Dwayne, I got to roll. It's always good to check in on a fellow YouTuber. It's always good to check out the stream. Much respect, brother. Yes, sir. Points blank travel. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Ulysses says, see you next Monday. Yes, sir. I will be here. Devin says, what day would be the lunch live stream? It's going to be next week for sure. So it'll probably be any day after Monday next week. And I plan on doing several of the lunchtime live streams, just to kind of get out there and hopefully kind of be one of the main voices in regards to credit and how to build it and how to establish it and how to kind of get it going. Hopefully by doing those lunchtime live streams, YouTube will kind of promote the channel and promote me, and people will subscribe. All right, Tip says, tapping in. I'm going to catch the replay. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for taking the time to comment, and thanks for watching the replay. I appreciate that. Luis says, nah, man, I just got my popcorn ready. You just got your popcorn ready for the How to Build Credit TV live stream. Man, I'm going to pray for you, bro. If this is excitement, man. Calvin says, have you heard of Upgrade Visa card? I'm sure I have. Let me look at it real quick. I feel like I have. Man, I'm about to fool with this stupid search with this browser. Let me see. What am I looking at? Upgrade Visa. I'm living the dream, guys. I am living the dream. Living the dream. Yeah. I've seen this before, actually. But this is like I feel like a bank account, sort of, kind of. I don't know. I definitely have seen this website, and I like the website a lot. The website's very clean. Believe it or not, the website is something that I pay attention to. You know, and I kind of use the website to judge how I feel about, you know, the the company, which is, and that's funny as I'm saying it, because like some people don't have clean websites, and I'm just like, I don't know if they're legit or not. All right, D. Anderson, bro, have a good one, man. Much respect, my brother. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Chambe says, I can't believe it's been 17 months since I got my first secured card right here, this channel. Yes, sir, man. The Forbes, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Luis says, when does your gardening end? LOL, what card are you going to aim for once you're out the garden? First of all, gardening's going to end probably July 2022. Am I going to really garden? Probably not. It's going to be hard to garden, especially if new credit cards come out that I want, but I definitely plan on sitting still for a while. I need to sit still for at least a year. I just have way too many inquiries. As far as cards that I want to get after the fact, off the top of my head, I may get like the AA Advantage Citibank card with American Airlines. I'm interested in getting that. That's a decent sign-up offer. I was interested in getting one of the Barclays Arrival Plus cards, but I probably won't be able to get that in a year because I would have to have 0 inquiries. So off the top of my head, there's not a lot of cards that's coming to me right now. I mean, I have 19 credit cards, so it's like, you know, there aren't a lot of cards that I'm really interested in. The cards that I want to get, I can't get because they're Chase cards, and Chase is not having it. So I'm going to sit still for a while and then circle back around to Chase and kind of see what happens with that. S. House says, Dwayne, I have $20,000 on my Navy Federal Cash Rewards card. Do you think I should ask for a credit limit increase? No, sir, I do not. I think that's cool. I think that's good. I think you should be good with that. And instead of asking for the increase, apply for another card. You know what I mean? There's no harm in waiting 6 months before applying for another card. Don't worry about, especially with the coronavirus, the whole 91.3. I wouldn't worry about doing 91.3 with Navy Federal. I would just be patient and, you know, wait 4 to 6 months before applying for another card. That's what I would do. Denise says, just wanted to share this. I was at 457 credit score in October. Now I'm at 647, 645, 637, and 657 because of 2 secure cards and a loan from Navy Federal. So thankful. Awesome. Thank you, Denise. And congratulations for you. Congratulations to you for doing the work. That is really, really awesome. And thanks for taking the time to share that. Let us know exactly where you've been and, you know, where you're going right now. That is really, really cool. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this thing on up. I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by the channel. Please smash the thumbs up if you haven't. We only have 58 thumbs up in this video. And that's interesting, so please smash the thumbs up on the way outside the door. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, slap them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer it. And you guys have a wonderful week. Hopefully I'll upload a video this week. If not, I will be back again on Monday, 7 p.m. Central. Armin says, "Hey, I just joined. Oh man, I'm about to bounce. Man. Catch the replay. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure to have another friendly face in the building." Devin says, "Hope you have a nice week. See you on the next stream." Yes, sir. I will. You guys have a nice week as well. All right, cool, guys. Once again, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.